And we're Facebook Live?
Yes, we are.
Oh my God, okay, so I've got the fabulous Megan videotaping me today because using my selfie stick in my hand after 2 minutes is really hard to do the selfie stick. Today, I wanted to launch this brand new magical incense. It's the money seal. So the money seal is when someone hires me to come in and do space cleansing. It's one of the magical go-to tools I do. I know people talk about doing smudge, but look, and sage. If you're an American Indian, it's native to you. If you're not, it cleans the slate, but it doesn't bring anything back into it. And sometimes it can even amplify something kind of funky that's going on. So spiritual practitioners use powdered incense. It's the way to go. It's real magic. And I combined, so here's my little containers, and I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? Because everyone's like, I don't know how to do it, but I will tell you. When you light incense, it sends your prayers to heaven faster, and it makes the place smell really yummy and good, and it just changes the vibration. It's kind of amazing. So I took 3 different kinds of essences that I put into our little money seal right here. Mm-hmm. I have dragon's blood, aura cleanse, and money draw. Now, there really aren't dragons, so it's really not the blood of dragons. It's actually the sap of a tree. Aura cleanse cleans the aura of the space, and money draw is what brings the money in. It's the money seal. So we're going to do a little of that today, and I'll show you how. So you do need a few tools. Woo! That's my money toad coin. But you need the bricks, and you need, I like a cauldron. It just kind of has a little witchy vibe, but whatever it is that you want, because these things burn really hot. So I have a few of these cute little cauldrons that you can get. And that is what we're going to work with. So what you have to do first is you have to get something to light and sprinkle the incense, which is the charcoal. I do sell them. If you have a local head shop, I guess I don't call them head shops anymore because it's legal. But anyway, you can pick up some bricks there in a hippie shop. So I'm going to show you what you do. You want to light the brick. And you kind of light in the corners. It's going to start to sizzle. So you see a little sizzle action. Oh, match went out. But you see the sizzle action. It's heating up. Drop it in. And you want to let it sizzle just a smidge. Okay, so it's getting sizzling. It's getting hot. Because the next, what you want to do is take out the little tag. The next thing you want to do is you want to take it. You can see it's 3 different colors because the dragon's blood's red, the money draw is green, and the aura cleanse is yellow. You want to sprinkle it in. How much do you sprinkle in? That's probably okay. And what you'll notice is if your space really needs the energy, it'll suck it up really fast, and you'll have to keep sprinkling. The charcoal will probably burn 10 or 15 minutes, and then you're good to go. So one of the things that I'll do is you can walk around with your incense to keep sprinkling, but for right now, just to give you the how to do it. So I've got my little cauldron. Now, you start in the entrance. Here's my front door. You start in the entrance. What I do is I always take a moment, I close my eyes, and I set my intention. My intention on a money seal is to clean the space, protect and seal the energy, and get rid of anything that is negative people, negative energies from other people. That's what Dragon's Blood Aura Cleanse does. It can also get rid of some spirits that you don't want. But for heavy-duty spirit work, you want to hire a professional. And then the money draw, whoosh, is what brings the money back in. So, okay, talking and having it go in my mouth at the same time. Anyway, I sort of take a moment and I tune in. Now, I'm an intuitive, so what happens is when I do incense work, houses speak to me. If you quiet yourself down, you might get some lovely messages. So what I'll generally do is I set my intention, I have a moment, I put the focus, and then you're kind of wafting. You can kind of do that, it's kind of fun. Or just hold the cauldron. Now, you go clockwise around and back to the front door. So here's my bathroom. Hypothetically, I would go down and I would go in every single corner because energy gets stuck in a corner. I'm not going to go down through the bathroom, but I'll just sort of show you the concept that I would be walking. Then I follow the walls. So I would go down around through my closet and back out because I'm going to be going and following the walls and following the space. And then I would be going around here. I would go through the kitchen. I would go around the windows. And I would just take a moment as I went through. If something sort of speaks and talks to me, especially if I'm doing it for client, I'll take a moment and go, well, the house is sad, or the house is happy, or it's confused, or whatever message is coming up. But I find it a great tool to connect me. Like, does anybody else out there like magic incense? So I know this is Facebook Live, so I don't know, it's a Sunday, you guys are all probably at holiday parties, but if anybody's watching, you can DM me. Apparently Megan says that's a new phrase, and let me know, like, you know, how is it going for you? Do you need any extra tips? Anything that you've learned from doing it? So one of the things that I would say as you're kind of going around the space is take a moment to a couple things. Like, actually, I just had some space cleansing and energy work done the other day, so my place shouldn't be soaking it up that much, and it's really not. You can see it still has a lot of smoke coming out, but if all of a sudden it's already burnt, I would be sprinkling some new incense on, and I would continue to walk through the space. So what we'll do is, let's just walk through the space as if I've already gone through and I'm following up, and now it's just about out, you can see. So I would have, people want to go, how much incense do I put in? Well, the smoke's already gone out, so I would have put some more incense to kind of keep it going. And then I get back to the main entrance, because you want to kind of seal it up. It's a money seal, you're sealing the energy, and then you're kind of finished with your money seal. So then what would you do for this is, I usually just let it sit, burn itself out, and then I flush it down the toilet, because it has a lot of negative energy that it might have picked up. So you don't want to do down your sink, you don't want to put it and catch a fire in your garbage can, but you go ahead and flush it down the toilet. The other thing I want to say, and here, I happen to have the other deluxe collection of incense. I am so into incense, and I know it's not for everyone, and I was in Taipei in Taiwan earlier in the year, and everything was the sticks, and lots of praying with the sticks, and I love the sticks. They're easy to use, but it's not really what magic incense. When you really want to do high-level magic work, what you want to do is powdered incense, and these are collections that are handmade. They're handmade by, not me, by spiritual practitioners. They change the vibration of the space, and they're really amazing. So I have Money Draw, I have Lakshmi, which is great for asking for things you want, looking for a new home, looking for a new lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband. Ganesh is really important, because when you have a Ganesh shrine, which is your elephant-headed Ganesh, which on my website I have some Ganesh statues I brought back from India, you want to create a shrine, and sandalwood is his essence, and so there's sandalwood with some other components in here. Magical practitioners don't tell me what's in here, but I just believe them. It's good. It smells really yummy. And you want to kind of create a nice little Ganesh shrine, and then you have a prayer you say when you do a Ganesh shrine. So it's Om Gam Gainapataya Namaha, and that comes on. It's on the card and it's on the candle. So if you didn't get what I just said, that's okay. Here's my go-to, and I just have to share, because so many people out there writing books these days, and I'm working on my book projects. Golden Unicorn. It's called Golden Unicorn. I did not make up the name. I don't know what's in it, but I'm telling you, I like this stuff, and writing comes from a whole other planet. I mean, like, I don't know, all of a sudden I look up and hours have gone by, and it's like, I don't know who's writing it, it's not me. So I did have it made in a candle, because I thought, I just want it to light all day, and what happens is I'll sprinkle some incense on my altar, and I'll get writing, and then I forget that it's going, because I'm into writing. So the point that I want to make by these other incenses is, once you invest in a cauldron and you have the charcoal bricks, it's nice to have other incenses that you can do, so you can sort of switch up the energy. Now, how often do you want to do a money seal? I would say, when you feel the energy needs to be uplifted. So maybe it's every few weeks, maybe it's once a month. So you can either hire me, because actually in a few weeks I'm going to be doing the Sally Hirschberger Hair Salon, which is a fabulous salon over in West Hollywood, and they're going to have me do space cleansing to get all the energy and the good vibes kind of switched up for the new year. They have new staff coming in, and they just want it to feel really yummy. So there's some other magical things I do. I don't just walk around with the incense if you hire me, but you can do it yourself. And that's why I wanted to offer the do-it-yourself money seal with, getting a cauldron, get your own cauldron, and I want to get you guys off and started. So I want to be your one-stop shop for all things metaphysical and spiritual and high-level energy. So for those of you who are ready to take your spirituality, your destiny, your transformation to a new level this next year, then come work with me. Come shopping at the Good Karma Shop. What you get is you get me curating all these magical, magnificent pieces and things, and you get my attention. So, again, DM me if you want to connect with me and ask me some questions. You can always email me, anita@anitarosenberg.com. And if you want to set up a consultation and get you hooked up for the new year, do some cosmic coaching, some Shimen Dunja, some butts of Chinese astrology, a little feng shui, I would love to work with you. Have a great Sunday.